welcome to the News on Map World series of Drishti IAS. And this section is important from General Studies Paper 1, which is Geography, important from map perspective, and we will be covering topics which have happened in the previous 1 week or 10 days and is important from world geography, and which we will be telling you from the map perspective. So first of all, let's begin with the previous question. That is, if the state capitals of Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram are three vertices of a triangle, that is, they will be creating a triangle, then how many other state capitals of the northeast must lie within this triangle? So what is the question is saying is, so if we talk about the northeast, then there are 7 states which lie in the northeast, and if we include Sikkim in it, then it becomes 8 states. So the question is saying that if we draw a triangle from one state capital to another state capital, and the 3 state capitals are Sikkim capital Gangtok, then Arunachal Pradesh capital Itanagar, and Mizoram capital Aizawl. So if we draw a triangle from one to other is, so this becomes a triangle, then how many other northeastern state capitals will lie within this triangle, be it 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So if we will draw the triangle, then we will see that the other state capitals which are lying within it is, first is Assam's capital Dispur, and second is Meghalaya capital Shillong. So there are 2 capitals which are lying within the triangle. While if we talk about the Manipur capital Imphal, then it is outside it on the eastern side. Then Nagaland capital Kohima is also on its eastern side. So what would be the answer? The answer would be 2. And Tripura's capital, which is Agartala, is lying on the south side of this. So the answer would be option B, that is 2 states capitals. Now moving on to the next question, and let's begin with today's session. And the question says, after long opposing Sweden's entry into NATO, Turkey has recently supported Sweden's bid to join NATO. So that NATO nations want Sweden in the NATO grouping, while on the other hand Turkey is opposing this move. So the question says, consider the following statements. First, Finland has become the 31st member country of NATO. Second, most of the Scandinavian countries are members of NATO, so we need to know about the Scandinavian countries. Third is, France, Italy, Switzerland, etc. are the founding members of NATO. So first, Finland has become the 31st member country of NATO. So this is the correct statement, that recently Finland has been included in the NATO nation, and Finland is also one of the Scandinavian countries. So if we will look into this map, then if we talk about the Scandinavian countries, so that is Norway, Sweden, Finland, and here comes the Denmark also. So these are few of the Scandinavian countries. Then Norway is a part of NATO, Finland is a part of NATO, Denmark is also a part of NATO, but Sweden is not a part of NATO. Then one more, that is Switzerland. Switzerland is also not a part of NATO. So Switzerland has never taken participation in any of the world wars also. So Switzerland is also not a part of NATO. And if we look at this map, then the countries which, or the continents which you will be able to see with blue colors, are a part of NATO countries. So that is US, Canada, then most of the European nations. Leaving apart, this is Sweden, then there is Switzerland also. So these kind of countries are not part of NATO. Now coming back to the question. So first was correct, that Finland has been inducted as the 31st member of NATO. Then most of the Scandinavian countries are members of NATO. So this is also correct, because Sweden is not a part of it, but Finland, Norway, Denmark are part of it. Then France, Italy, Switzerland, etc. are the founding members of NATO. France and Italy are founding members of NATO. This is correct, but Switzerland is not a part of NATO. So this is wrong. Statement 3 becomes wrong. So what the question is asking, which of the above statements are correct? 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3, or all of the above? So what the According to the question, correct statement is 1 and 2. So the correct option is option A, that is 1 and 2. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says that Tunisia's president has recently dismissed allegations of his government's mistreatment of black refugees. This brings Tunisia to the news. Now let's look at the question. It is the smallest of the countries located on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea of the African continent. So, Mediterranean Sea, African continent. So, Mediterranean Sea lies on the where? North of African continent. So, from this line we can say that whatever country is being talked about lie in the North Africa. As well as the northernmost point of the African continent is also located in the country. Northernmost point. So this also tells us that it is one of the northernmost countries of the African continent. It is the nearest African country to Sicily, a major island of Italy, and to its east lies the Gulf of Gabes. So this is the question, and the biggest hint that we can take out from this question is that the country that is being talked about is one of the northernmost country of the African continent, and the options are Libya, Tunisia, Algeria or Syria. So if you know that Syria does not lie in the African continent, then you will be able to eliminate the D option. So let us look at the map. This is how the African continent looks like, and if we talk about the northernmost countries of the African continent, then the countries are Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria and Morocco. So the northernmost point of Africa lie in this country. So the answer can be out of all these. So now let us look. Okay. So if we talk about that the country also touches its border with the Mediterranean Sea, then it is Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Egypt. Out of this only the answer can be there. Among all, the southernmost country of the African continent is Tunisia. Tunisia. So with this, the answer of this question would also be Tunisia. And if we'll talk about, then this is the map of Tunisia, and here is how the Tunisia looks like on the African continent map, and this is where the Seychelles island of Italy lies, and to the east of Tunisia lie the Gulf of Gabes. And if we talk about the northernmost point of Tunisia, then the northernmost point of Tunisia is Ras Ben Saka, which is the northernmost point of Tunisia. So the answer would be option B, Tunisia. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, according to a recently published news, at least 951 people have died trying to reach Spain by sea as far this year. So this brings Spain to the news. And the question says, consider the following pairs. This side is given the name of the strait, while on the other side it is given the location of the strait. So first is the Strait of Gibraltar. It is saying that it lies between Spain and Morocco. So let's see the location of Strait of Gibraltar. So Strait of Gibraltar lies between the European continent and the African continent, and Strait of Gibraltar connects the Mediterranean Sea with the Atlantic Ocean. So Strait of Gibraltar lies between Spain and Morocco. On the north of it is Spain, while on the south of it is Morocco. So Strait of Gibraltar between Spain and Morocco. So this becomes correct. Second is Strait of Belle Isle. So let's look at this in map. Okay, the Strait of Belle Isle lies between the Canada mainland and the Newfoundland Islands. So this is where the Strait of Belle Isle lies. So Strait of Belle Isle between the United Kingdom and France. So this is wrong. Second one is wrong. If we talk about the third one, then it is Dover Strait. Now let's talk about the Dover Strait. So if we talk about the Dover Strait lies between United Kingdom on one side and France on the other side. So it is between United Kingdom and France. Then Dover Strait is saying between the Iceland of Newfoundland and the Canadian mainland. So this is also wrong, and it is oppositely matched. So the correctly matched pair, if we talk about, then it is only one. So the correct answer would be only one pair. That is option A. Now moving on to the next question. Reference says, according to a recently published report in the first half of 2023, the deforestation of the Amazon rainforest of Brazil will decline sharply. Now, because of this, the country Brazil comes into news, and the question says, consider the following statements. First, Brazil is completely located in the tropics. Important word here is completely located. So Brazil is completely located in the tropics. Now look at this map. Brazil is a country which lies in the South American continent and is the biggest country of the South American continent. So if we talk about the location of Brazil, then if we will see, then this is equator, and this is Tropic of Capricorn. If we'll have to look at the location of Brazil, then Brazil is going above the equator and below the Tropic of Capricorn. So this statement becomes wrong. And the second statement says that the latitudinal extent of Brazil does not exceed 23.5 degrees. It does not exceed 23.5 degrees. While if we look at the map, then it is crossing equator, then that is fine. But on the southern side, if we will see, then the Brazil southern side is moving out of Tropic of Capricorn or to the south of Tropic of Capricorn. So this statement also becomes wrong, that this does not move, this does not exceed 23.5 degree, while it is exceeding 23.5 degree from the southern side. Then third says, Brazil is the largest of the countries located on the equator in terms of area. In terms of area, whoever countries lies on the equator, Brazil is biggest of them in terms of area. So let's see. Okay, if we talk about the terms of area, the size of the country, then biggest of all is Russia. On the second we have Canada, then United States of America, fourth is China, and fifth is considered to be Brazil. India is among top 7. So if we talk about the countries which lie on the equator, biggest of them in size is, so if we talk about the South American continent, the countries which lie on the equator are Ecuador, Colombia and Brazil. So among all three, Brazil is the biggest of all. If we talk about the African continent, then we have Somalia, Kenya, Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo and Gabon. And in the countries which lie in the African continent, out of them also biggest is Brazil. Then if we talk about the Asian countries of the Southeast Asia, then we have Indonesia. So Indonesia is also big in size but not as big as Brazil. So all the countries which lie on the equator, biggest of them in terms of size is Brazil. So this is correct. The third statement is correct. And what the question is asking, how many of the above statements are correct? So how many are correct? 1. So the correct answer would be option A, that is only one statement. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently Bolivia has tied up with Russia and China for the mining of lithium from its salt fields. This brings Bolivia to the news. Now consider the following statements. Bolivia and Paraguay are the only two landlocked countries in the entire American continent. Entire American continent. It is not saying North America or South America? It is saying entire America. So let's see. So this is the map of North America and this is the map of South America. So North America has majorly has Canada, US, Mexico, but they are not landlocked. So landlocked countries can be found in the South America, but there also there are only two landlocked countries, and that is Bolivia and second is Paraguay, while all other are either side covered from the water body. So first statement is correct. The second says the origin of the Andes range is the same as that of the Himalayas. So the Andes and Himalayas are formed like similar ways. So both are example of fold mountains. And how are fold mountains formed? Fold mountains are formed when two plates get into each other and one plate is subducted while the other plate comes on the upper side. So if we talk about the Andes mountains, so Andes mountains are a part of South American continent. So these are the Andes mountains. So how are Andes mountains formed? Andes mountains are also formed when the Nazca plate is subducted into the South American plate. So here this is how the Nazca plate comes and it gets subducted into the South American plain, and then the formation of Andes took place, and this is exactly how the Himalayas are also formed, and Himalayas are considered to be one of the youngest mountains. So if we talk about the Himalayas, so this is Himalayas, then if we talk about Himalayas, then the Australia-India plate is subducted into the Eurasian plate. So the formation of Himalayas took place, and that is why they are called fold Himalayas. So second statement is also correct. Third says Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca is located between the Andes mountains and is located on the border of Bolivia and Chile. Bolivia and Chile. So let's see this. Okay, if we look at the map of Bolivia, then Lake Titicaca lies on extreme west of Bolivia. This is the location of Lake Titicaca and it lies on the border of Bolivia and Peru, while Chile lies on the southern side of Lake Titicaca. So this becomes wrong. In place of Chile, Peru would come. So the third statement becomes wrong. So what the question is asking, how many are correct statements? How many are correct? 2 are correct. So the correct answer would be only 2 statements, that is option B. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently Azerbaijan closed the road to Nagorno-Karabakh, accusing the Red Cross of smuggling. So this brings Nagorno-Karabakh to the news. Now looking at the question, consider the following pairs. On one side the popular areas are given, while on the other side the locations are given. So first is Nagorno-Karabakh and the location is Southern Caucasus. So let's see this. So if we talk about Nagorno-Karabakh, then Nagorno-Karabakh is an area which lies between the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea. So this is Black Sea and this is Caspian Sea, and in between lies the Nagorno-Karabakh region, and it lies in the Southern Caucasus region, and this region consists of Armenia, Azerbaijan and all other surrounding countries. So if we talk about in particular the Nagorno-Karabakh area, then Nagorno-Karabakh area lies in the country Azerbaijan, and it is a disputed area between Armenia and Azerbaijan. So but Nagorno-Karabakh area lies in Azerbaijan, but the people living in the Nagorno-Karabakh region is of Armenia. So Armenian people are living in the Nagorno-Karabakh region, but the region location wise is lying on the Azerbaijan. So first becomes correct. Second is Transnistria and the location is Eastern Europe. So let's see this. Okay, Transnistria is Eastern Europe. So if we will look at the map of Europe, then Transnistria is lying on the Eastern Europe is absolutely right, because Transnistria is a region which is lying between Moldova and Ukraine. And if we will zoom on the map, this is the map we get. So this is a very, very thin area which lies between Moldova and Ukraine. Ukraine on the Moldova on the southern side and Ukraine on the northern side. So northern side is Ukraine, while on the southern side is Moldova. So this is also correct. And third is Somaliland, that is Horn of Africa. So let's see this. So Somaliland lies in Somalia, and Somalia is a part of Horn of Africa, and Horn of Africa also consists of other countries like Eritrea, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Somalia. So these are few of the countries of the Horn of Africa, and Somaliland is a part of the Horn of Africa, that is Somalia. So this is also correct. What the question is asking is that which of the above given pairs are correctly matched. Correctly matched pairs are 1, 2 and 3. That is option C. So option C is the correct answer. Now let's move to the next question. And it says, according to a recently published news, Nauru is preparing deep sea mining for mining of rare earth metals despite major climate controversy. So this brings Nauru to the news. Question says, which of the following is not related to the Pacific Ocean? Palau, Marshall Islands, Seychelles and Galapagos Islands. So out of this, which is not present in the Pacific Ocean? So let's see that Palau, if we talk about, Palau lies in the, majorly in the, if this is Pacific Ocean, then this is East Pacific Ocean, this is West Pacific Ocean, this is South and this is North. So Palau lies in the West Pacific Ocean. And if we talk about the Marshall Islands, then Marshall Islands lies in the Central Pacific Ocean. If we talk about the Galapagos Islands are a part of East Pacific Ocean and which lies on the western side of the South American continent. This is west, this is east. So on the western side of the South American continent. Then what remains? What remains is Seychelles. Seychelles is a part of and lies in the Indian Ocean. So Seychelles does not lie in the Pacific Ocean, it lies in the Indian Ocean. So the correct answer is option C, which is Seychelles. Now moving on to the next question. Recently, the Permanent and Presiding Court announced the hearing of the Indo-Pak Indus water dispute despite India's objections, after which India boycotted it, calling in an illegal proceedings. So this brings the Indo-Pak Indus water dispute to news. So the question says, consider the flow path of the following rivers: Vyas, Jhelum, Mahananda and Kali. Which of the above rivers does not form the international boundary of India? So which of the following rivers does not form an international boundary of India? So let's talk about, first of all, about river Kali. River Kali is situated in the state of Uttarakhand and on the western Uttarakhand, and it flows from Tibet region and touches border with Nepal. So it does share a international boundary with Nepal. Then if we talk about the river Jhelum, then river Jhelum in India flows from the part of Kashmir and it also flows to the Pakistan. So Jhelum shares an international boundary with Pakistan. Then if we talk about Vyas river, then Vyas river originates in India and it does not go out of India, it finishes in India only, that is in the Punjab region. So Vyas is the river which does not form an international boundary with other country. And then if we talk about the river Mahananda, then river Mahananda shares its international boundary with Bangladesh. So what happens is, when river Mahananda flows from the West Bengal region on the northern side of West Bengal and on the northern side of Bangladesh also, it shares its border with the North Bangladesh region. In Indian state of West Bengal, Mahananda shares its border with North Bangladesh. So Mahananda also shares international boundary. Kali with Nepal, Mahananda with Bangladesh, and Jhelum with Pakistan. Vyas does not share its international boundary. So does not form the international boundary. 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 3 only, or 3 and 4 only. So the correct answer is option A, which is 1 only. Moving on to the next question. According to a recently published news, after the Indo-China standoff near Pangong Tso Lake, finally infrastructure is being developed there. So what the question says is, this question is also from India's perspective. This time I have included few of the question which also covers the Indian aspect, but from next time we will majorly and majority of the questions would be from the world map. And to cover India's map, we are also coming up with a new series, that is News on Map India Specific, that will be aired on every Saturday 9 AM. So consider the following pairs: geographic location and its related feature. First is K2 Mountains, which is part of the Ladakh range of the Trans-Himalayas. Now if we talk about the K2 mountain, then K2 mountain lies in the Trans-Himalayan range of Karakoram mountains or Karakoram range, and K2 is considered to be the highest peak of India. So this is wrong because it is not Ladakh range, it is Karakoram range. Then Satluj is an antecedent river. So what is an antecedent river? Antecedent river is considered to be very, very old, and it is a river which flows and it cuts a mountain into two parts and makes its own way. So Satluj is an antecedent river, and Satluj originates from the Tibet region and it flows to the Punjab. So Satluj cuts down the mountains and flows to the Punjab region of India. So the second is correct. Third is Atal Tunnel. Atal Tunnel located on the highway connecting Jammu and Srinagar. So this is wrong because the Atal Tunnel is situated in the Himachal Pradesh, and the Atal Tunnel connects Manali to Lahore Spiti. So Atal Tunnel does not connect Srinagar to Jammu, it connects Himachal Pradesh area of Manali to Lahore Spiti. Then this is wrong. Fourth is Pindari Glacier near Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve. So glacier, the word glacier tells us that it would be situated on a very elevated place or a very heighted place. So from Nanda Devi we could find out that it is situated in the state of Uttarakhand and on the North Uttarakhand. So the Pindari Glacier is situated in the Nanda Devi. So this is correct, that Pindari Glacier is situated in the Nanda Devi, and Nanda Devi is also one of the highest peaks of India and is the highest peak of Uttarakhand. So fourth is correct. So what the question is asking, which of the above pairs is or are correct? So first is wrong, second is correct, third is wrong, fourth is correct. So the correct answer is 2 and 4. That is option C, 2 and 4 only. Now moving on to the next question. Recently, more than 2,200 earthquake tremors were felt in Iceland within just 24 hours. This brings Iceland to the news. Question says, consider the following statements. Most of Iceland is in the north of the Arctic Circle and Iceland is located at the northern end of the mid-Atlantic ridge. So let's see this. Okay, if we talk about the Arctic Circle, then this is equator, Tropic of Cancer, and then comes the Arctic Circle. So the location of Arctic Circle is 66.5 and above. So Arctic Circle starts from 66.5 and above. And if we will see the location of Iceland, then Iceland lies not completely in the Arctic Circle. Just a little bit area of the northern Iceland lie in the Arctic Circle, while majority of the Iceland lies in the southern Arctic. So most of the Iceland is north of the Arctic Circle. This is wrong. Iceland is located at the northern end of the mid-Atlantic ridge. So mid-Atlantic ridge, this is the location of the mid-Atlantic ridge. This is how it looks like. And it separates the Europe and the Africa. It lies in between the Europe and Africa. And on the south of mid-Atlantic ridge is the Iceland. Then this statement becomes correct. And what the question is asking, which of the above statement are correct? Then first is wrong, second is correct. It means only 2. So the correct option is option B, that is 2 only. So now let's move on to the next question. And this is the practice question, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And the practice question says, consider the following statements. First, Japan is called the land of the rising sun. Second, Japan is the first country to see the sunrise west of the international date line. Choose the correct option. And the 4 statements are, both the statements are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. Second, both the statements are correct and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. C, only statement 1 is correct. D, only statement 2 is correct. So try to solve this question and give me the answer in the comment section. Most of you people answer the practice questions correctly. So keep doing the same practice every single time and try to solve this one also. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.